Hello and welcome to Mr. Thompson's Math Tutorials. Today we're going to learn how to divide a fraction by a fraction. So let's look at these two fractions here. I've got 1/2 and 1/4. And as with any division problem, I'm asking how many 1/4s are in 1/2. So I've done a little drawing here, and let's look. So first of all, here's my half right here. So here's my half. And my question is, how many quarters are in this half? So if I simply draw quarters, if I divide my half into quarters, I can see that 1/2 seems to have 2 quarters in it. Here's one of those quarters, and here's my second quarter. So I can see that this actually equals 2. Now, let's have a look at that mathematically. If I was to make these into like fractions, so I've got 1/2 and I'm dividing it by 1/4. If I was to make this into like fractions, it would look something like this. I want to know how many quarters 1/2 is, so let's see, I'm going to multiply 2 times 2 to get 4, and I'm going to multiply 1 times 2 to get 2. So I can see that 1/2 is in fact 2 quarters, and I'm asking how many groups of 1/4 are in 2 quarters. And I think it's pretty obvious that the answer is 2. Let's look at this in a different example. Now, imagine I have 7/8 divided by 5/6. So I want to do roughly the same process. The first thing I'm going to do is make these into like fractions. So the lowest common denominator for this is 24. So I'm going to convert these into 24ths. And I can see that I would multiply 8 times 3 to get 24, which means I would multiply the 7 also times 3 to get 24. To get 21. Now, 6 times 4 is 24. So 5 times 4 would be 20. So my question now becomes, how many groups of 20 24ths are in 21 24ths? Well, I can see that there's one whole group. So that's going to give me a 1. But I can also see that I have a remainder of 1, which means that I have 1 of the 20 24ths that I need to make a full group. So I have 1 of the 20 that I need to make a full group. And that's why this is 1 and 1/20th. Let me scroll down to another example. So here I have 2/3 divided by 7/9. I'm going to follow the same process that I just did. I'm going to convert these into like fractions. So the first thing is I need to find the lowest common denominator, which in this case is 9. Now my 7/9 is already in 9th, so I'm simply going to rewrite it. But I can see that 3 times 3 gives me 9. So I need to multiply this 2 times 3 to get 6. So I'm asking how many groups of 7/9 are in 6/9. Now I don't have a full group of 7 in 6, but I have a part of a group. My full group would be 7, and I have 6 of the 7 that I need. 6 of the 7 I need, and that's why this is equal to 6/7. Thank you for watching.